Hello and welcome to today's episode. It's called Let's Get Itchy. We're going to cut apart this dashboard and make it fit in Mona because it's the last piece of the puzzle that we need to do before it goes off to paint. So with that being said, I got to cut out, notch out for the cage. I also have to cut out for the steering wheel, and then I have to make tabs for it to hold it in place because there's no current factory tabs left in this car. We cut them all out. So I have to make new ones. And then I have to figure out where everything's going to mount so I can do tabs accordingly for it. So right now, the first thing, I have to cut out the spot for a steering wheel column. So what I want to do is I want to make this hole just match enough to where it'll slide in there and still have something down here just for, you know, I don't want it to be opened up. Not that it serves any purpose, but it just makes it aesthetically pleasing for me. So I'm going to try and do it. I don't know if I can. Maybe later on this video, you see the whole thing cut out. And if it is, I couldn't make it work. But until then, we're gonna try and cut this real nice. Like, if you do cut carbon fiber, know that you will get really itchy, worse than fiberglass. The molecules of the carbon fiber are a lot smaller and they're also sharper. They don't like to come out once they go in. So hot shower to cold shower afterwards usually helps, opens up the pores and squeezes them, pops out all of the carbon fiber and fiberglass. So I'll be doing that later on today because I will be itchy as hell. There's no clean way to cut carbon fiber. You can tape over it. You can tape the backside. You can do it maybe if you did it underwater. That's about it.
Maybe if you wore sleeves.
No, because then it gets stuck in the sleeves. And then when it gets stuck in the sleeves, you start moving around and it starts wearing on your skin and it actually is worse. So you're better off doing it with nothing, because if you try to do it with sleeves on, then you end up blowing it, you know, oh, I got it all off me. No, it's still stuck in the fibers of the shirt. Joel had to do Joel things and do video things and office things. So while he was gone, I was able to fit this thing in here. Fortunately, I just gave the body shop guys a little bit more work in making this thing tight, and this stupid fire suppression pull lever scratched up the beautiful cabron fiber. So I just gave Josh a little something to do. He needs a little clear coat. But if you notice, I didn't actually cut out the bottom piece. It fits pretty dang good. Got all the plastics back in. It fits. That's a big deal. It goes all the way up to where it's supposed to, up in here. So I could trim more and set it farther in there, which I might do. But all in all, fits pretty tight everywhere. I didn't have that much anxiety doing this one. This is a lot less anxiety than cutting Savio's because he had all those reservoirs and everything. Not that fun. This is just straightforward. We're gonna put a screen in the front right there and then a little push button, you know, the arc panel. That's it. Nice and easy. So I'm gonna make a few little mounting tabs for it because this is going to Ray on Monday for paint. So I have to do some RTV up in the ceiling up there. Just there's a little tiny crack between the firewall and the roof. So I'm gonna fill that with RTV real quick, and then this thing will be ready for paint. So, and then after that, I don't know what I'm doing. I kinda wanna build something new. We have something in the works. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you yet, so I'm not gonna say anything. What do you think it's gonna be? We have a new build coming up. What do you guess it is? Comments below.
What's in the bag, Cricket?
Carbon fiber goodness. Yes.
It's the hood.
It's the, oh, that's not good.
What? Ooh, that's not good at all. Oh no, shipping.
Top one on this and the bottom one on that side. Tweak it that way. Boy, that's a fancy looking hood. It looks real nice going right into the dash like that.
And with the matching vents.
It's a shame we're gonna paint over that hood. It's too bad. It's all right. I don't like full carbon hoods anyways. I don't think they look good. So carbon accents on a carbon hood, when the hood is painted, classy. It's gonna look good. It'll tie in with the carbon dash. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're at the 10-yard line, boys. Yep. Gotta clean this nastiness out, finish caulking up top, and mount this hood better, and she will be ready to go to paint, I believe. I might add some more tabs for the dash because I currently only have 2 holding it in. It's pretty damn strong as it is, but I want to do something on the sides here.
Yeah, it's how factory usually is. Factory has like little tabs that go from here to there. You just fold it.
Yeah, so I'll do it on the inside of the back of the A-pillar and just do a nut-cert on each side. Yeah, but it fits nice and tight, you know? Love to see it. And I got the plastics back on, so it looks factory fresh. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I don't like the black interior. Duarte decided on a different color, thankfully, so it'll actually accent the car more. You know, you'll be able to see the stuff in it. With black, it really hides everything, and a lot of race cars, you like that because it hides everything. You can keep it dirty and no one cares because no one can see it. But we want to be able to show off the goods. So why call it black? We're gonna do a different color with green. And no, it's not gold, Joel. Know how much you know. You know now Duarte's matching hoods with you. Except for he still has the little vents and you cut yours out.
Being built full Canadian over here. We got Donnie with the subframe reinforcements. This is crazy.
Yeah, I was supposed to do this tomorrow,
Well,
but no time like.
you're a Canadian.
Nah, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
All right, so I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but Chris actually left me here to my own devices for the rest of the week. So as you saw earlier, I got the hood put on this. We got everything tidied up to get this thing ready for paint. However, I saw some of the comments. I wanted to respond to some of them while we have it here before it gets sent off to paint. One of them was about the bash bar. Let's see, who said it? Vlad Drak. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. Speak very good. He said he loved the bash bar build series, but had more questions than he did. He got more questions to come up now that he saw the process. So feel free in this video, if you have some more questions, ask them. I'll be happy to comment and see if I can answer them for you, hopefully. So another watcher said that they saw there was a gap right here, and you are absolutely right. There is a gap here, and part of it will be taken up by loosening this bolt up and lifting it a little bit. But as you see, this is actually higher than this is. This is pushed up, so once this goes down, there's like a 1/4 inch of gap there that Josh has to fill for that to actually fit in there. And then I'll take and loosen this up and snug the bumper up. But I want him to fill that gap there, and then also he has to fill this section here on there. Because the guy that did the fiberglass work didn't have the bumper to put on it, so he didn't actually know where it went to be able to have this actually squared down. So if you look at it, this actually angles up because this whole part was rebuilt. So he didn't really know where the bumper went. So we'll have Josh just touch that up, fill in that hole. So thank you for that comment for sure. Yeah, also no one will ever forget 5 3/16 inches. Yeah, it's burned into my head too, trust me. Me trying to teach Joel, it's all repetition with him. You know, you say it, say it, say it. Now it's burned in. Joel, what's the measurement?
5 3/16.
Hey.
I didn't even know 3/16 existed until Crickett taught me that there's a bunch of 16ths everywhere.
Well, you got to teach me something this week too, Joel, and it was lining up, it's not on this car, but lining up the actual studs on a car if you have hub-centric wheels.
Non-hub centric.
And you can't get it to be hub-centric because you have a spacer on there. So he's like, you just tighten this bottom one first, it'll snug the wheel up to where it's supposed to be height-wise. Don't tighten it, just snug it. And then you do the left one, it'll bring the wheel this way, and then you do the right one, it'll bring that wheel that way, and then you cinch these up, and then you go all the way around again in your star pattern. And it worked really good, because I was trying to center up the F80 wheel, and I couldn't get it because we had to put a 5mm spacer on it, and it took out the hub-centric bore on it. So I had to try and get the thing just right, because if it's not, it rubs the brake caliper. So Joel taught me something. But I guess you said that Savio taught you that? So we'll give the credit to Savio. Hi, Savio. Miss you, buddy. I'm trying to figure out people's names. Tim's, Warthout. I don't know. Tim, You're asking what would be a good budget build, and I'm going to answer you with what I'm doing for a budget build. It's right here. This is a $1,000 sedan E46, 325. I bought it. It's running, driving, has AC. It's up on a wheel right now because it has a flat tire. And the wheel that I stole from Duarte, he actually sold the wheel, so I stole the wheel back off of it. That's why there's not a wheel on it. But for $1,000, you can get a running, driving BMW. The only thing you got to do is throw on either a CNC 71 kit. You can throw on one of them little budget angle kits if you want to, and then put a hydro in and weld the diff. That's it. And then run into your friends with it. So $1,000 angle kit plus the hydro is probably another $1,200. So for $2,200 plus having someone weld your diff for $100, $2,300, you too can have a drift car that you can just go run into stuff. That is as budget as it gets, because most of the time you can't even find a running and driving $3,000 car. But E46s right now are cheap. So buy them up before someone starts buying them and raising the price. Kind of like Adam did with the E36s. That's why you can't find a $1,000 E36 no more. Somebody bought them all. So get one. Look, Joel's got an E36 right here. Another budget build. But the problem with the E36s is you're going to find that 10-year loop of where they made them, there's going to be a lot more rust than an E46. An E46 is only 20 years old, about 20 years old. E36s are 25 to 30 years old. So you're gonna get more rust, especially northern guys. So go with the E46, even the E92 right now. You can get, I saw online for $3,000 to $335, Joel. Put an angle kit on it and a hydro, weld a diff.
I mean, if you're feeling squirrel enough, you can get an F chassis for like $3,000.
That's true, you can get an F chassis for $3,000. Yeah, but then it's not running and driving. Not running and driving. So yeah, E46 is a great choice for a budget build, or a 350Z. Those are still a little bit more expensive. You're gonna spend anywhere from like $4,500 and up. And like the crappy ones are around $4,500. So, oh, here we go. I'd like to see you guys compete against Adam's R32 Safari car. Well, one, if we built this into a Safari car, there's no way in hell it's gonna keep up with Adam's R32. All-wheel drive, 500 horsepower. It's not going to happen. So I got to see Colette out back doing something with her Safari car, and I'm going to go ahead and say that in order to compete with Adam, we are going to need an all-wheel drive car. So I'm thinking Subaru Forester can load all of us up in it, and then we can beat Adam's car. You know, Josiah from FDF already makes a lift kit for the Forester, and then all we have to do is get the XT. So hoping for a Safari car. I want to go do hood rat stuff with them in the jungle. So yeah, we need to build a Safari car. Leave a comment on what you think we should use for a Safari car. Granted, I want it to be all-wheel drive, and I want a budget under $5,000, because I don't think we'll be able to sell it to Duarte if it's anything more than $5,000. So see what you can find us. We need a Safari car, all-wheel drive, preferably seats 5 or 4, because there's me, Duarte, Chris, and Joel, and we like to ride 4 deep. You know, we don't want to be solo dolo out there. Want to have fun. So a Safari car that can fit 5, fit 4, you know, and has aftermarket mods. That would be nice. Aftermarket support would be helpful. Let us know what you think. So somebody said we need the K-Swap Wendy, and whoever said that, I'm totally on board with it, because she needs a little bit more horsepower. It's a rear-wheel drive truck, so it should be an easy swap. Put a K-Series in it with a ZF transmission, custom drive shaft. You know, we can already, oh, you like the grass? So I was making fun of Chris because he's been trying to grow grass in his yard for like, since he moved there. And when everyone came for the E36 Battle Royale, whatever we had a couple weeks ago, had him have me help Jim plant grass everywhere. A little bit of the seed got in the truck. Yeah, it's growing. And I made fun of Chris because, you know, Wendy can grow grass better than he can, and it ain't even trying. But let's see. I want to see how crusty this engine bay is. I'm sure a 4-cylinder will fit in here, no problem, considering this has a 6-cylinder in it. No, it doesn't. It only has a 4-cylinder as well. Oh yeah, we're definitely putting the K-Series in there. I thought this had a 6.
Yeah, that was a 6 too.
Yeah, well now we know there's plenty of room and room for improvement. So we can get rid of this, put in a smaller motor that makes more horsepower. How's that sound? 2-liter versus a 2.3. Yeah, it'll look real nice in here. Plus we can get rid of all this other crap, put a snorkel kit on it. You know, snorkel kit would be really cool, except for it's 2-wheel drive. Any place that we're going to be needing a snorkel, we're going to be needing 4-wheel drive. So if anything, what do you think maybe we do like some off-road buggy, long travel suspension? That would be cool. And then we could jump it. You know, bring it to Hyperfest, take it off the rally course, go up to, what's the place up in Jacksonville?
The Firm.
The Firm. The Firm has a rally course too. At least that's what I'm told. But if you look, Joel, we're definitely gonna need some ball joints. Wendy looking like this. She looking a little knock-kneed. Now there's Canadians bringing the damn cold weather with them. Yep, you can see your breath. So you guys also wanted to see the E46 S54 swap, more of it? Joel, show the whole car. That's all of it. How's that sound? I wanted to have a dad job. Donnie's over here welding in subframe reinforcement plates.
Where's the gas tank?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I just sprayed it all down with water. It's okay.
Yeah. The trick is you just spray a bunch of water up in here so it puddles up. So if any of the berries do go through and land on top of the gas tank, they get put out right away and don't melt through the plastic. But Donnie's tank is pretty empty. They should be good. How are them welds looking, Donnie?
Each other.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Burning it in.
Donnie out here burning it in. Stack weld.
Yep. Rather than burning through all that old ass E46 metal.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to stack some tacks than it is burning through it and trying to fill it.
Chase it.
Yeah, which you would be chasing with these. Oh. But it looks good, Donnie.
Quick. Real quick like.
Better you than me. So another question was they wanted us to do a how-to wiring video, which we will get to do that on Mona as soon as it gets back from paint. So Chris has to do a full chassis harness on it. From the front to the back of the car, so you guys will get to learn how to wire headlights, tail lights, windshield wipers, everything, fans, the relays for that, water pump, everything. So you'll get to see how he wires it, why he wires it the way he does, the type of wiring, loom he uses and whatnot. He'll get more in depth on that because I don't know anything about wiring. We're going to learn together. We're going to watch Chris and maybe we'll learn something. Hopefully you learn more than me because I don't, pay attention that much when it comes to wiring. I don't like electricity. Let's see, what else do we have? What's that other one you wanted to talk about? VK56 is, yeah, it's the same thing out of a Nissan Armada or a Nissan Titan. It's like a 5.4 liter.
5.6? That's what the
5.6, yeah.
56.
Oh, that's what the 56 means? Oh, okay, so like VQ35 is, a 3.5. Mm-hmm. You don't say. All right. So yeah, that would be really cool, except for the wiring harness on that would probably be a nightmare. I don't know if they have that much aftermarket support for it. Maybe a company like Haltech or Link ECU might have it, but I'm not sure. That is above my pay grade. However, I would be willing to make engine mounts to fit on it and a transmission mount. Let's see. Oh, someone just bought a Rogue fabrication bender and they're diving headfirst into it. Hell yeah, buddy. That's what we like to hear. Let me know how you like putting it together. I didn't have to put the one together that we have. My buddy did, and he said it went together really well, so I can't attest to it. But take some pictures of it when you're welding it and tag me in it so I can look at it on Instagram. Love to see your work. Yeah, I like seeing everybody else's work. I would love to see more driving and drifting from you guys. I would too. So, let's see. Lionel Montoya. Hey, I got that one. I can actually read that name. So we are going to be not telling you anything. We're going to be drifting soon. The boys. Me, Chris, and Joel. I'm not going to tell you where we're going. I'm not going to tell you when we're going. But we will be drifting here very soon. And if today's any consolation, I'm not going to enjoy myself 99% of the time. Because it's going to be pretty cold, I'm pretty sure. Little hints. Little baby hints. Little Easter eggs, But you're going to see your boy drifting, going to see Chris drifting, and Joel. Maybe like 3 days. Pretty excited. Stay tuned. You're going to have to just keep watching the videos to find out when we're doing it. And, comment. Let us know what else you want to see from me. I know you want to see Chris do some wiring stuff, but on my end, fabrication-wise, something that you might be having a problem doing on your own and you wanted some pointers or tips on how to do it, leave a comment below. Let us know, and I'll see if I can fit it into one of our videos, whether it be how to do headers, exhaust, manifolds, intercooler piping. We will be doing a cage in the car here shortly too. So let me know what you guys want to know from me fabrication wise, and I will be happy to try and explain it to you in the best way possible. I know how to, which is usually a bunch of rambling. Yeah. So like, subscribe, comment. Yeah.
Oh, he kicked me.
Somebody had to. Let's go, Joel. I'm going to the Keys tomorrow. I'm gonna go fishing and I'm gonna freeze my ass off. It's like the farthest south you can get in the continental United States, and I'm still gonna be freezing because it's gonna be like 40 degrees in the Keys. So you're gonna be like 30 degrees up here. Not gonna miss that. Yeah, the Canadians brought all the cold weather down. We got Donnie full time, so our summers have been very mild, but now we get the Canadians to come down all winter long, and they bring that cold weather with them. So we're just stuck with it. You know what they're doing? They're getting us ready. Getting us ready to go up.